EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here.
Set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though. They trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Down the right sideline. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards on the ground. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Now Tua. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down, Lions.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
44, ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
The score, Lions 7.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Rams offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, he picks up additional yardage after it.
He finds his man complete. It's back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels dancing to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Well, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw is Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards that time for number 14.
A gain of 14. First down.
Tua's going to change things up. From midfield, here's Tua. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
It's third down and 13.
21G.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Daniels looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll roll him out right. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
A give right side for Gibbs. Able to power through. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll go again with Gibbs. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Brings up second down.
Head off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tua Tagovailoa. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 17-3.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go, Rams.
Play action, now it's Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. They'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He juked him. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 15.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. Second and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And complete right side to Cook. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Daniels. This is caught. It's Brown. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2 yards to go, second down.
Hacking 18.
Back to throw again. He'll dump this off to Cook. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Rams first down. First and
Here's
10.
Daniels.
22-yard line.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
On the scramble. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. You know, the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tua, the final shot before half. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So, all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Lions offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying, but nothing that they have done has worked so far. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's second down and 5.
Brings up second down.
Another run for Gibbs here. Now he's into the clear again. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 58 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Second and 11. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
To throw is Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A.J. Brown from 10 yards out. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jameer Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now 2 are going to change the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jameer Gibbs from 10 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These 2 defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Now they'll change things up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Pickup brings up second down at the Rams' 18-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
All right, fellas.
Fighting to stay upright inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's on Shaq Mason, the guard.
Still third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kyron Williams, 27 yards. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. The bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And the Rams getting set to go now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Motion.
Daniels looking to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9.
16 more
And the
yards.
gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And 2 down. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. James Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gonna own the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, nice move. 205 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. There he goes again. He may go. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 65 yards. And the Lions are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Option play. Here's Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
2-yard gain brings up second down.
They run it again with Cook. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
The Rams first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air goes Daniels. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Pat Freiermuth with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. A big play looming on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
And they'll bring the big
2.
tight end across the formation left. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Running for it, here's Cook. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Up the middle, it's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kyren Williams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyren Williams touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Here is third and quite a ways.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Now Daniels. Under pressure, and they got to him again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So it's a win here for the Lions, and it was a